into another video. Today I wanted to talk to you about entrepreneurship and wellness. That's something that I've wanted to discuss for a while, and I think it's an appropriate time to do so. It's something that I have had to deal with, and I'm sure all of you have had to face it as well. For me, there have been many times, especially in the last 4 years, where a lot is happening and you have to make difficult decisions about how you're going to show up, where you're going to show up, and when you're going to show up. And especially when you are a small business owner, you don't have a big team or someone you can just leave everything with and take the time you need. It becomes very difficult, and you wrestle with guilt and a lot of emotions just around, am I doing the right thing? And just there's a lot that goes along with it. Additionally, I realized that because you wear so many hats as an entrepreneur, you have to be the accountant, you have to be the chef, you have to be everything at all times. You are more prone to burnout if you do not take the necessary steps to prevent that from happening to you. And then you also have the point of, what if it happens to you and you weren't aware that you were getting there? What are you going to do to recover? Now, why did I want to discuss this? Because Spike is here to take care of your customers so that you can take care of your business and make your wildest dreams an everyday reality. And in order for you to be able to achieve that goal and thrive and show up like you need to ensure that you are taking care of yourself. And I think it's good for us to explore, what does that look like? We were talking about it on Instagram. You can follow us at Get the Spike maybe last week, and we had some good responses. One of the ones that really stood out to me was outsourcing. The comment was, what do you do to prevent burnout? And the response was outsourcing. And I had to take that advice a few years ago, and I'm still taking that advice now. We are entrepreneurs and we have a skill that we want to share, a skill, a service, a product that we want to share with the world. And because we have that skill does not mean that we are skilled in every aspect that it takes to make our business a success. And at some point we have to really get that into our brains firmly, so we know where we need to let go and what we need to hold on to, what we need to ask for help with, and what we need to do for ourselves. So for example, for me, I'm a customer experience specialist. I know all about the customer experience and customer service and how you need to weave that into your business to ensure that you are successful for the long haul, right? But what I am not is a marketer. I'm not a marketer. So since I know that I am not a marketer, I've had to get help with that aspect of my business so my business can continue to thrive and flourish. So for you may be an excellent restaurateur, you have great food, but the service aspect is not your strong point. So for someone like you need to come to Spike so we can help you in that and alleviate that burden for you. So that's just an example of how outsourcing can help. Another good comment that we got was creating a schedule, having an agenda for yourself. Now, I can say that for me, having an agenda and a schedule always helps me to be more productive. I do fall off sometimes because I have written down the things that I need to do, but I don't take that extra step to make sure I'm putting it into an agenda, giving myself a time slot to do things, and I fall off. So I realized that I have to put in my agenda a section for me to fill out my agenda for the coming week or month or whatever it is. So I think that was also a good response and something that we can really take advantage of. We have to set ourselves up to win. Another question posed was, what do you do when you're actually in the middle of the burnout? What do you do? For me, going to the beach is always helpful. I may not go in the water, but just the environment of the breeze, hearing the water, the sea, the sand is therapeutic for me. And we all have to find what works for us. At Spike, we have a workshop where we help service providers to find their quick fix and their long-term fix. Quick fix is something that they do in the moment to reset. So perhaps you had a difficult customer and you need to reset to be able to continue the rest of your day. What are you going to do? And then you have a long-term fix, which is something that you do every day religiously as a routine to try to keep yourself level. So we're just thinking about that on a, I guess, grander level in a sense, for what you can do to prevent burnout as an entrepreneur as you continue to grow and invest in your business. So how are you going to take care of yourself mentally, physically, all of that kind of thing. So that's another one that came up. Well, what we are going to do to expand on this conversation, on April 25th, we're going to have a video on our YouTube channel where we will be discussing more in depth, like actual experiences of entrepreneurs and what they have actually done in the moment. And I would love to get your feedback in the comments too about what has worked for you, what you advise other people. So I look forward to seeing you guys on the 25th. We want to respond to all your comments and really engage on the topic and see how else we can show up for you as entrepreneurs to help you to be your best self so you can thrive in your business and achieve your wildest dreams. See you on the 25th right here on our YouTube channel. Talk soon.